Hey everybody, this is Mattie with Altcoin Buzz with you on this Tuesday. We're looking here on newsbtc.com at how 21.5% of Bitcoin owners are hodlers despite the recent price hiccups and scares. On multix.com, we'll look at how Bitcoin briefly dropped below 10K as report reveals that the OGs aren't selling. We're back above 10K at the time of this recording. On coindesk.com, Binance exchange to launch crypto futures trading with 20 times leverage. You can tell who they're going after with this offering here. And on ccn.com, Binance breaks ground to announce 20 times leverage Bitcoin futures trading. Lots going on, but let's begin with this piece on altcoinbuzz.io. Bitcoin, is this correction enough? Article brought to us by Robert. By having a look at the Bitcoin chart, I see that we are in an accumulation phase. We should be expecting a continuation of the uptrend pretty soon. So as Robert writes, Bitcoin was going for around $13,800 until a massive 30% correction came in. Now it's currently trading at around $10,600. So the question must be asked, are there going to be lower lows or higher highs? Well, taking a look at the 4-hour chart, we see a bullish TD count, a bounce from the 200 EMA, and a nice RSI divergence. In other words, in layman's terms, the 4-hour chart looks bullish to me. Again, this is only Robert's opinion, not financial advice, but the chart does look bullish, at least to Robert. He strongly believes that we will move up from here. We may consolidate between 11 and 12,000 for a while. Another possibility is that we may end up with a bullish triangle that will break bullish. A worst case scenario is a spike up followed by a quick dip of around 5% or so from 9,700, after which the price will recover and make higher highs. So what should we expect as the next target? Robert is currently looking at around $16,200 as the next target. That is where we should see another correction. This is according to him. It's his personal opinion and nothing else. Do you need help understanding all the technical analysis and trading terms that we're referring to in this article? We'll click the link that Robert includes in this piece. And again, just to close, this is not financial advice. It's just Robert expressing his own opinion over the market. Always do your own due diligence. Switching gears now to newsbtc.com. Here's an encouraging stat. 21.5% of Bitcoin owners are hodlers despite the Bitcoin price scares that we've seen recently. So Bitcoin has sunk 5.1% or so in the last day, but hodlers are steadfast. 21.5% of all Bitcoin in circulation is static in the last half a decade. This is according to independent research by Delphi Capital, which now reveals that hodlers are unmoved even by the recent bull run. Overly, it is a good sign that over 20% of all Bitcoin in circulation are secure. It's a sign of confidence, especially now that bulls are cooling off in a correction. So as the author writes, what is attractive is actually Bitcoin's stability, not volatility, but its stability. Secured by pitch-perfect distribution and decentralization, the network is robust and presently impervious. Add that to the trustlessness and the lack of intermediaries guaranteeing an autonomous system. That could explain the reason why 21.5% of all Bitcoin in circulation are static, stored in a single address over the last 5 years. A further 60% of all Bitcoin, as per an analysis of UTXO, are yet to be moved in the previous year. According to Delphi Capital, recent price swings also attracted new sellers. Outflows through to June also increased, revealing that coin owners may be moving their stash offline in readiness of holding. What do you all members of the Altcoin Buzz Army have to say about this? Are you hodling? I gotta say, I haven't touched my Bitcoin in a long time. I can, sort of keep adding to it on a steady basis, but I certainly haven't moved it around. I haven't sold any in, at this point, over a year, to be honest with you. So if you want to read on more about candlestick arrangements and a little bit of technical analysis and some take on some of the indicators out there, check out the rest of this article, but let us know if you're in that 21.5%. I would say, roughly speaking, I am. Here on multix.com, Bitcoin briefly drops below 10K as a report reveals that the OGs aren't selling, what we just discussed. So despite the market retracements, despite the fact that we fell below 10K and we saw some pretty negative price action in the last 24 hours or so, the good news is that the OGs aren't selling. So the drop comes after a new report revealed that over 60% of all Bitcoin hasn't moved the past year. Despite the volume of the currency shooting up and the price gaining fourfold, the OGs of the industry haven't budged. Even more interestingly, over 20% of Bitcoins haven't moved in a year. Again, that report is brought to us by Delphi Digital, a crypto research firm. They indicated that most of the movement in Bitcoin volume has been by traders who've held it for 3 to 6 months. In other words, short-term holders. It stated, quote, the active portion of Bitcoin supply, which we categorize as the coins that have moved within the last 3 months, is beginning to slightly increase. The new sellers are actually mostly individuals who've been holding for 3 to 6 months. Delphi also extended a word of advice to traders who are thinking of turning to altcoins and dump Bitcoin. Quote, Bitcoin is certainly still in the driver's seat, so trying to time an alt rally could leave you catching a falling knife. It makes more sense to instead forego some early upside on alts and wait for a strong confirmation. In other news completely on Coindesk.com, Binance Exchange to launch crypto futures trading with 20 times leverage. Binance, of course, is the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange by trading volume and is soon going to launch futures trading. During a presentation at the Asia Blockchain Summit in Taipei on Tuesday, Changpeng CZ Zhao, founder and CEO of the exchange, showcased a futures trading interface on Binance with features including longs and shorts on crypto assets. Quote, Binance will be launching a futures platform very soon. I don't have the exact date yet. The simulation test version will be live in a few weeks, he said, referring to the screenshot of the interface showed on the stage. Zhao added, quote, this is an actual screenshot of the working system. So Binance Futures is coming. And if CZ says something is coming, if he says it's a few weeks away, you can put your money on that and take it to the bank. The futures trading feature comes after the firm rolled out margin trading on the platform last month. Quote, margin trading will roll out to all users first around the 11th or so of July. Then futures testnet will come about a week after that. And that's according to a spokesperson from Binance. You guys can also read about this development on ccn.com. Binance breaks ground to announce 20 times leverage Bitcoin futures trading. Binance delivers a knockout blow to rival crypto exchanges with its new leveraged trading. Of course, they're going after the Bitfinexes of the world. They're going after those platforms that offer leveraged trading. In the opinion of this author, it really is a game changer. As they say, in 2 short years, Binance has established itself as the largest cryptocurrency exchange by trading volume. By adding futures trading, Binance expands its dominance over rival exchanges. Users can not only get exposure to Bitcoin, but also bet against its price movements. This is known as shorting. Let us know in the comments below if you're going to avail yourself of the Binance leverage option. I'm not sure if I'm going to dabble in that. It feels a little bit more like gambling in my book, and not to discourage anybody that wants to try it, but I would certainly urge you to be careful and to be cautious. Don't overextend yourself and don't bet anything that you can't afford to lose, of course. But let us know in the comments below if this is something that you're going to be using as an upcoming feature that Binance is offering. And with that, everybody, we're just about done for the news. Do be sure you're following us on all the regular social media channels and keep checking back into our website, altcoinbuzz.io, for all the latest developments. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, share, hit the bell to receive notifications. Have a great end of your Tuesday, everybody. All the very best of luck if you choose to invest. And of course, and as always, we do hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.